One more before I go, really quick. The parasocial relationship a lot of fringe wrestling fans have with certain people is really unhealthy. I get the tribalism, like it's fun to root for your team, but picking sides seems a little silly. You don't know me, you don't know anybody else, so, just go touch grass.
All Elite Wrestling time, ladies and gentlemen. This is our fucking second to last Dynamite. There's one more Dynamite after this, and we're getting close. We're so close to being done. But Austin, what happened on Dynamite tonight on May 17th, 2023?
May 17th, 2023. Fucking. It ain't gonna be much. I really, like. The show was pretty fucking uneventful. Um. And that's saying something because it's. Actually, it's not saying something because they're pretty uneventful every time they fucking lead into a pay per view, really.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce like half the card on fucking Rampage or some shit. But. Nonetheless, first thing we got was Wardlow coming out there
Mm-hmm.
doing
Everybody's
a shit
favorite
promo.
fucking booking.
He did a shit promo, and then he sat there and got put through the shittiest ladder by Christian, and then he got a kill switch on the ladder. Oh, I'm sorry, fucking unprettier. You can't call it the kill switch. And yeah, that gave him a little concussion or whatever the fuck he had. And he said, "Oh, I want a ladder match with Christian Cage." So that's happening Double or Nothing. Do I care? No.
Yep, it's
Do I
gonna
think
be
Christian's gonna win? Yes.
Christian Cage versus Wardlow ladder match at Double or Nothing, and it's funny because Powerhouse Hobbs just got fucked out of the whole situation
Oh, I know.
because he never even got a rematch.
I know.
And fucking, I
Yeah,
found that funny because Powerhouse Hobbs was like, he's like, oh, I saw like a promo to him. He's like, I'm coming for you, Wardlow. I'm getting my title back. Never got a title
I
rematch.
bet you $5. I bet you $5, bro. They are going to have Wardlow lose the title. I'm telling you. Like,
All
with how
right.
this booking has been, there's no way.
All right. If fucking if Wardlow retains, you owe me $5 then.
Fine. I don't care. I'll PayPal it. I genuinely do not give a shit. Um, fucking then after that was a boring tag team match, which I got to skip thanks to Devin. It was Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy versus Lee Moriarty and Big Bill. Who do you think won? Definitely not Big Bill. So, yeah.
Come on, man. You don't put any faith in Big Bill, man.
He was in the firm deletion. All the faith that I would have had for him doesn't exist anymore. Um, and then Sammy Guevara beat somebody in a squash match. Did it? And then did a shitty promo, and I did not care. One fucking bit. Then, fucking, the best thing on this show, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal come out, and they get attacked by FTR. But while they're getting attacked, by the way, for some reason, Dax Harwood had a very weird fascination with ripping off Jay Lethal's pants.
Oh my
Shit you
god.
not. So, you're kind of moving mad there, Dad Bod Dax. But, fucking, they get outsmarted by none other than Karen Jarrett, and after Karen Jarrett comes out there, fucking Satnam Singh double choke slams FTR, and that was that. That was actually a good segment.
Yeah, if you don't remember Karen Jarrett, the last time we talked about Karen Jarrett was way back last year at Ric Flair's final match. So, does that mean she's all elite, Austin?
Yes.
So, I saw something that's gonna piss you off later. It's about fucking, someone that they're comparing Don Callis to. That's all I'll say. So, if I forget to say it, just remind me.
See, here's the thing. I don't care at this point, so even if you do say it, like, at this point, I'm saving the rest of my anger for Double or Nothing. That's how I am right now.
Oh my god, the fucking...
Then the Outcasts take on Hikaru Shida and Bitch Baker. The Outcasts win.
This is supposed to be a 6-woman tag match, but all of a sudden, just randomly, they're like, oh, Jamie Hayter is not cleared to compete. So then they took Psoriasis out of the match, and now it was just a tag match for some reason.
And I thinking about what's happening now, I feel like they're going to put the title on Tony Storm. Because Tony Storm also called out Jamie Hayter, and that match is just happening Double or Nothing. So I feel as if, I'm probably not gonna, I don't know that. See, here's the thing: we have to make a bet for Double or Nothing, but I still don't know what I'm willing to put on the line. I'm not putting on the line that I'm not going to be watching no more AEW. That is not anything that I'm putting on the line. Oh, if I lose, Devin, you know what I'll do?
Wait, if you lose what?
The bet that we'll do for Double or Nothing.
Oh god, what?
If I lose,
Oh no.
I will get a Wings of Redemption tattoo.
A tattoo?
Like, if it's like a Wings of Redemption logo.
What even is his logo anyway?
I don't remember. I'll have to look it up.
Jesus Christ. Why Wings of Redemption? What made you choose that?
Because I feel like that's fair. The man has said some fucked up shit, man.
Does that mean I have to fucking bet something as well?
Yes.
You're doing a whole ass tattoos. I mean, I have to do something drastic like that?
I mean, if you don't want to do something drastic, that's fine. But, like...
I was hoping... I don't know why I got my hopes up, but I was hoping you were going to say if you lost, you'd watch more AEW.
No, that's not happening, bro. I'm not doing it.
Can you switch it to a Chris Jericho tattoo at least?
No!
Just get like Y2J on your fucking arm.
Devin, if that was ever... If I made that bet and lost it, I'd be done. I wouldn't be doing no more content.
Oh, can you get Kenny Omega's logo as a tattoo?
You want me to get a pedophile's logo?
Yep.
No.
Well, I don't know what the fuck to bet, man. It seemed like you already had this planned out.
I didn't. That was off the top of my head.
I don't know, man. I don't know what I could bet, honestly.
You could like buy a T-shirt or something if you don't want to do something drastic, like a T-shirt that you wouldn't ever buy. Like if you lost the bet or something, like you would buy like a psoriasis T-shirt, or like Ooh, I got it. You
Mm.
could review you could review a Falling in Reverse album.
Did you say you or we?
You. I'm not
I'm
doing
not
that.
reviewing it by myself. You got me fucked up, bro. Nah. If I'm doing that shit, you're doing it with me. You ain't fucking
Okay,
escaping
okay,
from that.
okay. Then
And
that will
how
work.
come you get
Then.
to pick mine and I don't get to pick yours?
Okay. Then we'll. Okay. Then you get to pick yours. I was just making a
Okay.
suggestion. I wasn't saying like.
So if you lose I'm assuming you're meaning predictions for
Yeah.
Double or
So
Nothing, then
I have to do a wings tattoo.
you're gonna get it. Okay, where at? Like what part of your body? Can I pick the part of your body?
No, I was probably gonna get it on my. That's the only place I was gonna get tattoos is my arm,
I was gonna
my
pick your
arms.
I was gonna pick your penis.
Nah, bro. The fuck?
You just
The only
oh,
place.
that's what you could do. You could like get your penis tattooed as like a Pepsi bottle.
Nah, bro.
Is it Pepsi? Said they drank
Nah.
all my Pepsi. Said gonna get Pepsi out of the fridge. Oh, could you get it on like your fucking what part of your arm? Like your shoulder, your fucking forearm? What were you thinking?
Um, I was thinking maybe my like in the middle of my forearm and my shoulder, that area.
How big of a
It
tattoo are we
would
talking?
I think
Oh
it would be
God, you were
big.
cutting out. Jesus Christ, you were cutting out so bad.
Am I now?
Keep talking.
Hello.
You're still cutting out.
Well, fucking 2K23 is updating. I can't really help. You should do.
Well, pause the fucking update. Every time you do something on your PS4, it makes your internet so shit. I don't know
I was
why.
saying I was gonna
Oh
probably do it
God, you're
if
so much better. Holy shit. God damn.
I was saying I was gonna do it like in the middle of my forearm and my shoulder, so like on that like middle part of my arm. I feel, and it'd be a small tattoo, but it wouldn't be like small where wouldn't notice it. Like it'd be noticeable.
Do you think there'd be a possibility of you getting the AEW logo tattooed on you?
No,
Why? Why not? Okay, well, if that's gonna be your bet, doing the wings tattoo, like, I'm not getting a tattoo. I'm definitely not doing that. Um, I guess I'm trying to think of something else, but how about for a part of mine? Because I'm trying to think of something else. A part of mine is if I lose, I'll review the first episode of Collision in June.
but that's more AEW, Devin. I have to like.
I can't think of anything else, man.
You could watch one of those tsunami movies.
Well, I feel like I'm gonna watch those anyway because I know you're gonna make me watch them someday.
That's
Oh,
fair.
I got an idea if we tie.
What?
If we tie, we both have to watch All In.
No!
Why not?
No!
That
Because
seems
I'm
fair to
not
me.
risking. No, I am not risking any more AEW. I'm telling you. I'm not!
Okay, what about fucking... I don't know, man. Fucking... I can't think of anything. Okay, if we tie, how about we watch like a full GTS pay-per-view?
That's
It's got
fair. That's
it,
better than
it has to
AEW.
be something to punish both of us.
Okay. Fair.
A full GTS pay-per-view. I don't know like how long Grimm's pay-per-views are, but
Hopefully, not long.
Fucking. Let me see how long his most recent pay-per-view is, just to get an idea. Oh, Grimm's newest video is "My friendship with James Ellsworth is over." Okay. So his most recent pay-per-view from... Oh, God, okay. Never mind, that's like... Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Oh, no. Well, oh, God, I'm trying to fucking see what his most recent pay-per-view is, because he just uploads so fucking much, bro. Okay, so his most recent one was GTS War Games, and it's like 2.5 hours long.
Alright, well, going back to AEW, fucking after that god awful tag team match, Tony Khan gives an announcement, and it's just the
Mm-hmm.
announcement of Collision will be going on a tour. That's pretty much it.
Yep, because Collision has been officially announced. First episode's going to be on
Oh,
June 17th.
you will get to it.
Oh, we will, Austin. I'm glad you want to watch it.
No, I don't want to watch it. I'm saying
You
because
just
the CM Punk
said
shit.
no.
I'm
You
saying because the CM Punk
you
shit.
said, "Oh, we'll get to." You got real excited there, buddy.
Nah, bro. It's because of the fucking CM
Well,
Punk shit. We'll
I guess
talk
that
about
means
it.
we got to watch Collision now.
No! No! Not doing it. I don't care. I'm so close, Devin. You don't understand. I'm so close, I'm willing to fucking cry, bro. I'm so close.
I'm just saying, you sounded real excited about Collision.
No! No, man.
Oh my god.
I don't care. I'm so close
But
to being
Collision
done.
might be good, Austin. You never know.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
I will
That's
say.
what I said to myself when I saw that MJF won the title. And you know what happened? You know what happened?
What?
6 months of hell.
Well, so I do want to say they showed what the logo looks like for Collision. It is literally a direct ripoff of the WCW Nitro logo. Like, it's not even like paying homage to it. It's like a straight up like ripoff. Like, Collision's gonna be on Saturdays as well, so they're gonna have fucking Dynamite on Wednesday, and then Rampage Fridays, and then Collision on Saturdays. Collision's also gonna be on TNT as well, and apparently it's gonna be like 2 hours, and they're gonna treat it like how they treat Dynamite or whatever. And when Austin said we'll get to it, one, he's excited about Collision, and two, he's
No,
talking
I'm not.
about CM Punk, because you couldn't tell by the intro and the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about Mr. Phil Brooks in this after Austin finishes talking about AEW.
Well, next was Jericho versus Strong.
Mm-hmm.
Jericho versus Weak.
So, I seen people calling this a stairway to hell. What the fuck is that about?
Because they fought on a stairway.
Oh my god.
And then they, you know, I thought I'd seen everything, and, I still haven't seen everything, because fucking Roderick Strong put Jericho's head into ice cream,
Oh my god, why?
and then he hit the end of Heartache on grass
Oh, so
and
Roderick
pinned
Strong touched
Jericho.
grass.
Yeah, Roderick Strong did, yeah. But, he hit the end of Heartache on fucking dirt and grass and, beat Jericho.
I seen a clip on Twitter that Adam Cole showed up.
Yeah, I don't care.
Cause his whole thing is like, if Jericho's in the arena, then Adam Cole's like banned from the arena or whatever. But he appeared outside the arena, which apparently said that he wasn't breaching that contract, so he's allowed to attack Jericho outside of the arena apparently. So I'm assuming, did they like officially announce it's going to be Jericho and Adam Cole at Double or Nothing?
Still no. Most likely, it's most likely gonna get announced next week, or it's gonna get announced on like the Rampage fucking before Double or Nothing, because that's what they do.
So, can I ask why they interjected the Jericho and Adam Cole with the fucking psoriasis outcast Jamie Hayter shit
Fuck if I know.
randomly?
Fuck if I know, bro. But yeah. After that was Roosh versus fucking Jack Perry, Jungle Bitch. Who do you think won this, Devin?
Well, I'm assuming since they're doing the whole Four Pillars match, Jungle Boy.
Oh yeah, Jungle Bitch won. Because of course you can't build new stars. You gotta build the stars that don't even want to do promos. Fuck you, Jungle Bitch.
If you don't know what Austin's talking about, it pretty much came out that Jungle Boy said he doesn't like doing promos, and that he said that he's like, I'm not very good at promos and I don't really care to be good at them. And he was like, it's not my favorite part of the job. He was like, I can't go out here and be like MJF and cut like a 30-minute promo. It's just not my thing.
You know, he almost got dropped on his neck in this match. I wished he would have got dropped on his neck
Oh
by
my
Rude.
god. They would have had to make it a triple threat then.
Also, fuck your dad. Your dead dad.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Why? Why are you trashing Luke Perry now?
Because fuck Jungle Bitch, that's why.
Jesus Christ.
Then next we had Jay White taking on fucking what's his face? Ricky Starks. I couldn't even remember. Like
Wow,
Ricky
you're
Starks had
calling
a
Ricky Starks what's his face now? Oh my
bro,
god.
he's had such a fall from grace. How do you go from a great fucking feud with MJF to this? I don't even care.
But Austin, the AEW fans were saying this match was such a banger.
No
And
wonder he wants to leave. You realize he just trademarked his name?
who, Ricky Starks?
Yeah, he trademarked it.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he just filed the trademark, so he's most likely gonna get it. If he leaves, I won't be surprised. Then I won't be calling him what's his face.
Imagine
Unless he goes to Impact.
That's what I was about to say. Imagine he goes to Impact.
Then I'll definitely be calling him what's his face because nobody will care. But nonetheless, I feel like he's gonna try to jump ship to WWE, which I would highly recommend at this point. Getting in a feud with fucking, you know, it would be smart for Ricky Starks to go to WWE, honestly, because he could work on some of his fucking actual like wrestling ability. He's got the promos down. He's got the look down. He just needs to work on some of his wrestling, and he'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But no. Fucking Jay White gets disqualified, so Ricky Starks gets the win. And yeah.
So
Then we got. Oh.
remember how hyped everyone was about Jay White? Are people still hyped about Jay White now that he's been there a couple weeks?
People weren't even. People. Okay. Let me tell you something, Devin.
Hmm.
The crowd was giving more attention to psoriasis. They were giving more attention to Don Callis. They were giving more attention to fucking. Trying to think who else. They were giving more attention to the jobber on this show.
Really?
That faced Sammy Guevara, yeah. I genuinely saw no reaction for Jay White. And this is in a hot crowd too because it was Austin, Texas.
Jesus Christ.
Like the crowd, they were definitely marks. But you could tell it was a hot crowd.
Yeah, hot because all their fucking 500-pound asses are probably sweating from being overweight.
Yeah, fucking all the fat asses and the one guy in the Scooby Doo outfit. Said all elite Scooby Doo. But fucking Don Callis comes out there and says like everything Kenny Omega's done is because of him. So that must
Oh
mean
yeah, so
Don
what I
Callis.
wanted to say about Don Callis earlier is after this segment, the AEW fans are saying that Don Callis is AEW's Bobby the Brain Heenan. That's who they're comparing him to. Just thought you'd like to know that.
I'm not even mad. That's just disrespectful.
Oh, Austin, they're the same ones that this past week they were comparing Jungle Boy to Brock Lesnar, saying that he's AEW's Brock Lesnar and that he's better than Brock Lesnar. So,
Jungle Boy isn't even like he isn't even Brock Lesnar if he was like duplicated. Like its size, he isn't even built. Bro, Brock Lesnar is built like 5 Jungle Boy.
well, not according to AEW fans. They said that Jungle Boy is faster than Brock Lesnar. He's stronger than Brock Lesnar is what they're saying.
I'm sorry, I don't think Jungle Boy can pick up Omos.
How do you know
So
he's never tried to pick up Omos? You never
okay, then
know.
have him pick up fucking Satnam Singh and then tell me, bro. Then fucking he's gonna break himself, bro.
I'm just telling you what the AEW fans have been doing this week.
But fucking Don Callis is out there and he's saying, "Oh well, I was the reason Kenny Omega is done so well or whatever shit. I was the reason." So were you the reason that he humped a child in the middle of the ring, Don?
Oh god, apparently they're calling
Or at that
Juice
time were you?
Robinson Rock
Or at that
Hard Juice
time?
Robinson now.
Oh, I knew that. Or at that time, Don, were you fucking having scarlet fever? What time? When did you when did you do this and help? I don't understand, Don. And I'm not even defending Kenny Omega because he's a pedophile. I'm just saying, like, both of you are
Oh,
fucking shit.
this person said AEW easily has the best 3 heel promo guys in the world right now: MJF, Christian Cage, and Don Callis.
See, you ain't even gonna make me mad at this point because I can't. I just can't. I'm saving all my energy. But then the Elite come out and they announce the Anarchy in the Arena. Oh, I guess Hangman is there too. It's whatever. I don't give a shit. That was the end of the show. So if you want to get to the CM Punk stuff, go right ahead because I don't really want to fucking.
So the end of the show was them announcing Anarchy in the Arena.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Well, fucking. Oh yeah, before I say that, did they announce any matches for next week?
They announced the Lucha Brothers versus fucking Claudio and Uterus for the ROH tag team titles. That's it.
Jesus Christ. Well, before I get to the CM Punk stuff, you already know that I gotta look up the Rampage spoilers, so let me do that real quick. Hopefully they're up. It feels weird just doing Rampage now because I was so used to doing Dark and Dark Elevation as well.
I'll do that.
Wow. Fuck you, PW Insider.
Hmm.
You're cutting out again, Austin.
What?
So they put the spoilers on PW Insider, and I clicked on it on the link, and I have to like create a username and password and sign up for a subscription to be able to see the spoilers.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Is it on nodq.com? Yep, Rampage for May 19th, 2023. So, the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn defeated the Varsity Athletes in the opening match of the night. Jade Cargill defeated, oh my god, at least the one fucking last time had a name. And the one that I fucking seen had a name anyway. This one just says Jade Cargill defeated Enhancement Talent in an open challenge for the TBS title. Taya Valkyrie attacked Jade Cargill after the match, and oh my god, they're doing Jade Cargill versus Taya Valkyrie at Double or Nothing.
Like I said, they announced shit on Rampage.
That's why you have to watch it, Austin.
No. Because you see, if I would watch Rampage, there'd be a lot of lead in my fucking head. Bars.
So after that, the Hardy Boys came out for a promo. Ethan Page and the Guns attacked them. And then the main event, this is a clusterfuck match. The Blackpool Combat Club of John Moxley, Claudio, and Wheelie Uterus defeated the best friends of Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor, and Bandito. So Bandito, I guess, is now officially a Huggy Wuggy. And that was everything that happened on Rampage.
Woo.
Well, thank you for watching this. I'm just playing. You imagine we just ended it and not talk about the CM Punk shit? Oh
I
boy.
know everybody wants to hear about it, so get on with it. 'Cause you got all the scoops, so you're on that Sean's View shit.
Motherfucker, you sent me half of these, you fucking bitch.
I sent you like 3. You sent me like fucking 7. So don't even.
So, I'm not sure where this all began, but I'm gonna start from the first thing I seen. So first of all, fucking obviously, since we're gonna talk about CM Punk now, because everybody's been talking about him all day, because today they officially announced Collision, and there's been all this speculation that the reason they're even making Collision is so that way they can bring back Punk, and they could have Punk on one show and the Elite on the other show and have everybody be happy. That's what the speculation was, right? So they announced Collision, and all I see is all this, oh, CM Punk is coming back in June. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. All day. So then CM Punk decides to drop this video today.
Go really quick. The parasocial relationship a lot of fringe wrestling fans have with certain people is really unhealthy. I get the tribalism, like it's fun to root for your team, but picking sides seems a little silly. You don't know me, you don't know anybody else, so, just go touch grass. One more before I...
So yeah, he just randomly put this on his Instagram and
By the
told
way, when you sent me that, like when you sent that in the chat, I found out that the person, like the Tranquilo Club, that No DQ got that from, I'm blocked.
oh god.
I found out I was blocked. So I'm glad you sent me it again on Twitter, because fucking I did not know what he said for the longest time.
Yeah, so basically what that video is so, for some reason people were taking it as like picking sides between AEW and WWE. That's not what the fuck it's about. It's about like people. He's talking to the AEW fans because they're taking sides between him and the Elite, So that's what he was talking about in that video. But I don't know, because Mr. Phil Brooks says that, and then after that he puts on his Instagram story. There's a couple of them here. He says, "Look, everyone, Brian Alvarez doesn't like it when misinformed internet trolls make up rumors about him, so please stop making up rumors and stories for clicks while Brian makes up rumors and stories for clicks. Okay? He's married, for God's sake. By God, that man has a family. Brian Alvarez, shut the fuck up and stop talking about me, challenge day one." So then here's what Brian Alvarez said. Punk put this on his story. He said, Brian Alvarez says, "I feel stupid for even bothering to write this, but David Bixby is in one of his moods, and I have been reading the stupidest shit the last 3 days. If you ever talk to Punk about this, and I doubt you will, and I doubt even more that he'd give a fuck, please let him know that I do not, nor have I ever had any problem with him. It has been 4 years, and Bix still believes that I hold a grudge against CM Punk because he was dating Maria." I'm assuming he's talking about Maria
Maria
Kanellis,
Kanellis. Yep.
right?
That is the only Maria that I knew that fucking CM Punk dated.
Yeah.
So
The best part is that I am writing this on my anniversary weekend with my wife. I can only imagine the shit that will be written in another 4 years. So yeah, hope things are going well for you, and let me know if you need anything, Brian. Then Punk puts after that, "Friendly reminder, I haven't been on TV in 9 months, and y'all still just can't stop talking about me. Maybe stop. You'll feel better. Love, hate, it's all the same. I don't enjoy being the sole person that props up entire misinformed clickbait industry based on toxic gossip from lying sources. But what can you do? When you're the king, it comes with the crown." And then he put a picture of his dog and said, "Larry has been hired. He is the chief executive in charge of Morsels and Scraps. He actually has experience and is qualified for this position, so we are all shocked but optimistic at his hiring." So, from what I gather from that, he's fucking sick and tired of people making all these clickbait articles about him, Sean's View Entertainment, and fucking, I mean, obviously he's got, him and Brian Alvarez have some sort of issue, otherwise he wouldn't have put all that on his Instagram story. Fucking, so, and I do kind of get what he says on that, because I'm sick to death of CM Punk news and rumors myself.
we will actually find out why CM Punk fucking hates Brian Alvarez in the later tweets.
Yeah. Oh, because there's so much more. Because this was just all coming out of the woodwork today. It was just like on my timeline, it was just fucking tweet after tweet after tweet and fucking thread after thread. I was like, oh my god, bro. So, but I do agree with Punk on that, because I'm also sick to death of everybody talking about CM Punk this, CM Punk that, CM Punk news and rumors, and all this clickbait. And I'm so sick of hearing it. I've been sick of hearing it since 2014, bro. I've been sick of it. And I thought that when he came to AEW, that it would finally fucking stop, and we could stop with all this CM Punk news and rumors. But no, it's still happening. Like, goddamn, the man is not the greatest wrestler to ever exist. I don't understand why people obsess over him so much and make all this news and rumors. I don't get it. Like, he's not even a good wrestler anymore. So what the fuck does it matter if he comes back or not? I don't understand why people are so obsessed with CM Punk. Like, especially Sean's View, because all you want to do is suck him off. So, but nevertheless, I'm going to read this thread that you sent me. this post that you sent me, from David Bixby. I'm just going in the order of what we were sending each other. I'm not sure exactly the order of everything here. So this is from David Bixby. He puts this screenshot that says, even just a cursory glance at the excess of rumors leads to wrestlers speaking with reporters, and that it's undoubtedly part of the intrigue behind the curtain in pro wrestling. But just because people are talking doesn't necessarily mean it's accurate. And then I'm assuming this is a quote. From Brian Alvarez, I think. It says, quote, it's one side of the story. Oh, this is from CM Punk, sorry. I didn't see that part. It's one side of the story, Punk says. My locker room is never closed. It's always open. Anybody who wants to DM me some Meltzer bullshit. Anyone who wants to DM Meltzer some bullshit can come talk to me about it. It's not macho, stupid bullshit. I'm an adult, come talk with me. And then David Bixby says, though Punk's full of shit, wait, what does WRT mean?
WRT.
Yeah, he said, though Punk's full of shit, WRT his willingness.
I don't know.
Are we just boomers?
I guess, man. I don't know.
I looked up what the fuck does WRT mean. It's either with reference to or with regard to. So I'm assuming that's what it means. Though Punk's full of shit with regard to his willingness to squash beefs, there's enough baggage that I get why he'd frame wrestling media reports about him this way. I mean, Alvarez reported in quotations that there is a belief that he's dangerous around girls in OVW in February 2006. That's fucked up. So I'm assuming that was the thing where Brian Alvarez was trying to say that Punk was either a predator or fucking sexual deviant or something.
Yeah, well, there's actually more to that, actually, because I found out the reason. So, the reason that fucking Brian Alvarez said that is because he was talking to who CM Punk was hooking up with at the time.
God.
Which, if we're gonna go back, we heard about Maria. Brian Alvarez thought he had a chance with Maria Kanellis.
This fucking loser, bro. Brian Alvarez really thought. Jesus Christ, fucking motherfucker really thought he had a chance with fucking Maria Kanellis. Is this dude serious?
Yeah.
Well, the next thing you sent me here is another David Bixby tweet. So Brian Alvarez tweeted LOL what? And then David Bixby replied to him with the screenshot that says, there's a ton of heat on CM Punk for a number of reasons. The stories of Punk rubbing people the wrong way backstage has been confirmed by so many sources that it's pretty much ridiculous for anyone to deny it at this point. Whether he means to or not, he comes across as cocky, and a number of people have basically identified it as a big fish in a small pond indie syndrome, which is what happens when a guy is a huge star on the indie scene and then gets called up to WWE and still has the attitude that he's a huge star, despite the fact that to the vast majority of the viewing audience, he's just a guy. There is belief that he's dangerous around girls. The screenshot is what Brian Alvarez said, I think. There is a belief that he's dangerous around the girls, and the term used was girls, meaning that just because he might be hooked up with a particular girl means nothing, or vice versa. I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's the belief. He basically did the Ring of Honor show last weekend without permission. The way it was described to me was that he asked the wrong guy, and even that guy didn't give him permission to actually get in the ring and do a match. There were a couple of reports immediately afterwards that his job was in danger. It's been more than a week, so things may have to blow over. And then David Bixby says, the guy who you baselessly framed as a sexual predator in your newsletter a few months after you found out he was dating a woman you had a worked crush on is still mad at you about it 17 years later. You know that thing that you I don't even know how to say that, vociferously defended writing at the time. So, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, where he's like talking about the Maria shit.
Mm-hmm.
So someone replied to that and said, Alvarez crushing on Maria, lol. David Bixby says, it seemed like it was mostly a gimmick, but then shortly after she and Punk accidentally went public as a couple, all of a sudden Brian's newsletter was constantly full of weird, obviously planted anti-Punk stories. Jesus Christ. So then I sent this one just to shit on Sean's view a little bit. He tweeted, "Is this a work? Is this a work or a part of us?" I'm sorry. Let me do Sean's view impression. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Sean's View Entertainment, right here on YouTube.com. Is this a work or a part of the story, fake, real life, or legit between CM Punk and AEW? I don't know. Either way, I like it. Very entertaining. And CM Punk is not even returned yet. LOL. It keeps us guessing. But damn, this is red hot right here on the brash and the brazen Sean's View Entertainment. There you go. That's what he tweeted. Because he's a fucking CM Punk mark. Biggest CM Punk dick rider I've ever seen. Anyway, so then, while all this is going on, right? This is going on, and then there's the speculation of him coming back for Collision. Then Wrestle Talk puts out this article that says, breaking, a new report has revealed that CM Punk and AEW have fallen out again, and the reason Punk was removed from today's announcements for the new Collision show. Find out more below. I'm not reading your fucking article. Then, after that, NoDQ.com tweets and says, Warner Bros. Discovery claims that CM Punk is not affiliated with TNT's new AEW Collision show. And then I found this fucking thread. Hold on, let me go to the actual thing and see if it's I'm just gonna read what's on this thread. So this tweet says Mike Johnson with the TKO. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Am I gonna have to go like backwards through this fucking thread? Okay, hold on a minute. So, I'm just gonna read what he says here. This is from Mike Johnson of PW Insider. So perhaps more interesting that there was no media rights renewal announcement today. PWInsider.com is told by a source at Warner Bros. Discovery that there was never, ever a plan for either side to announce a new deal between AEW and Warner Bros. Discovery. There had been rampant speculation online about a new deal between the two sides being worth as high as $1.5 billion, but beyond that speculation, there had never been any inkling from either AEW or Warner Brothers that a new rights agreement had been locked in, much less was going to be officially announced today. Once again, like Saudi Arabia buying WWE, another story with no basis in fact ran amok. We are told there is no announcement expected today. So That was a reply to this other tweet that this person put. This is, Brian Alvarez is now floating the conspiracy out there that someone in WWE leaked the rumor of the AEW $1 billion TV deal so that the internet would run wild. To recap, the rumor started on his own website from a prediction Ryan Frederick made in a board.
In the mud.
Wait, oh god, wait, how long
It's
is
just
this?
going to be interesting to see what AEW actually gets and what the response is going to be if everybody measures everything off of a rumored $1 billion deal.
Well, I don't like to be a conspiracy theorist, but I will say that I have not completely eliminated the possibility that somebody involved with WWE leaked this number so that the internet would spend a week getting excited about a $1 billion deal, and then when it's like not a $1 billion deal, they're like, I knew it! What a failure!
AEW in the mud!
In the mud! They only got a 100% increase instead of a 400%.
Can't
What
get a billion
failures?
people to watch Dynamite, can't get $1 billion out of the industry? Who's the Kagan of cons? It's Nick Khan. Tony, you gonna take that? Come on, man.
Well, when we come back, we're going to talk about Dave's poll.
Yeah, that's the clip that they put. Which this tweet was a reply to this one that says, I'm not reporting it, but I better get credit if I'm right. Ah, yes, the classic rover modus operandi of F4W, which the screenshots he puts Ryan Frederick. So I'm gonna have to put all these people in the thumbnail. I'm gonna have to put fucking Sean's View and Brian Alvarez and David Bixby and fucking Ryan Frederick and Dave Meltzer. He said here, Matt is the exact post. Note the key word that is in bold and underlined. I know this whole mess started with my post, but I wasn't even reporting a number, just making a prediction based on a lot of things, including rumors going around. And this says, I don't have exact numbers as far as years and dollars. However, I'm quite confident in predicting that is going to surpass $1 billion in the overall total value. Editing this to make sure it's clear, I'm talking overall value, not per year. I can almost guarantee not a single person outside of my circle will give me an ounce of credit for nailing every bit of this. And then someone replied and said, hey, I gave you credit when my wrestling friend texted me to ask what's up with these rumors. I got you, buddy. Which, that fucking was a reply to this tweet. This is all from this account called Meltzer Said What. Brian Alvarez on AEW Warner Brothers Discovery TV rights fee rumors said, quote, I asked a lot of people yesterday and nobody had heard $1 billion over 5 years, except they heard it on the internet. And where exactly on the internet did this rumor start,
So
Brian?
then, Dave said there was a big increase for the last year, some, I don't know, maybe what, 70 million, something like that? So if you're talking $1 billion over 5 years, which was the rumor yesterday, you're talking an increase of $58 million per year to $200 million a year. That's a big increase. And I asked a lot of people yesterday, and nobody had heard $1 million or $1 billion a year over 5 years, except they'd heard it on the internet. And the impression from, people that they don't know, but, the impression that they have gotten is that that's probably very unlikely. But, we're going to find out more.
Yeah, so Brian Alvarez is the one that started that rumor, apparently. Or Ryan, which one of the two. Which this tweet was a reply to this one that says, as reported by Ryan, don't use my paywall board posts as screenshots to say I reported it, Frederick. Then he put, okay, that I already read that one. And then someone else says, Tony Khan should go in the Wrestling Observer Network Hall of Fame. He changed the industry more in 5 years than Kurt Angle did. And his Wrestling Observer newsletter awards resume is impeccable. And then someone said, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but if and when this gets announced, the conversation of how many people that are more important than the elite in the history of pro wrestling needs to start. This list won't be that long. And then someone replied to that and said, Kenny Omega is on my personal Mount Rushmore. When it's all said and done, he may be the Mount Rushmore, objectively speaking. Don't quote me now. Talk to me in 20 years. And then that tweet was a reply to this one from Justin K that says, not to be skeptical, but that's your source. I feel a KSA situation coming. And the screenshot is from someone named Drainmaker. It says $1 billion over 5 years for the entire AEW package on Warner Brothers, including streaming rights and Max involvement. I can absolutely believe the rumors. Next week with the upfronts is going to be lovely. The naysayers might just go into hibernation. And everybody's saying they got the rumors from Alvarez and Ryan Frederick, sorry. And that's the fucking thread. So basically, this whole thread just is going to show the absolute fucking bullshit that comes out of people like Brian Alvarez's mouth and Ryan Frederick's mouth and Dave Meltzer's mouth and Sean's View Entertainment's mouth and all these other wrestling news sites. It's just all bullshit and rumors that they make up to get clicks. And it's the same shit that fucking Sean Ross Sapp does. We've already talked about him in the past before. He does the same thing. They all do this shit to get clicks. So, and this also showed how fucking delusional AEW fans are and how fucking easily they will believe any fucking rumors from these fucking people. Then this fucking thing comes from PW Chronicle that says CM Punk's involvement with AEW has featured regular contact with company owner Tony Khan. Punk himself didn't want to be announced for the AEW Collision brand ahead of time. This is from Fightful Select. So now Fightful is sitting here saying that Punk didn't want to be announced ahead of time and that he's still going to do it. And then Wrestle Talk and all these other ones are saying that he had a falling out with AEW. So I said in all caps, make up your fucking minds. Is he coming back or not? And then Austin sent this one where Punk put on his Instagram story, he said, fuck at Danhausen for refusing to put over Billy Gunn at a pay-per-view. I don't know, do you know what pay-per-view that was? Because I have no idea.
Billy Gunn at a pay-per-view? I don't know. None that we've watched.
So then Raj Giri, another fucking wrestling news site person, says, I know I'm kind of stating the obvious, but if CM Punk isn't announced for AEW Collision during Dynamite tonight, then there's clearly some issues. And Collision without Punk, I don't know how well that would do, especially being on Saturday nights. And he put a link to this article on WrestlingInc.com that says, Warner Brothers Discovery states that CM Punk is not affiliated with AEW Collision after press release. Then, fucking Fightful Select says CM Punk has been keen on and pushing for FTR and Andrade El Idolo to be involved with Collision, which is the plan. Which doesn't make any sense because half these people are saying, oh, CM Punk is going to be involved with Collision and whatever. And then the other half are saying, oh, he had another falling out with AEW and he's not going to be. So what fucking is it, man? Which one is it? Is he coming back or is he fucking not? I'm sick and tired of this fucking, oh, CM Punk's coming back. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Like, is he fucking coming back or not? You got fucking Brian Alvarez and Ryan Frederick spitting all these bullshit rumors just for clicks and headlines, just to get fucking people fucking talking about shit that's not even true. So I don't know what to fucking believe anymore. I don't personally care. I'm just saying, I'm fucking sick of hearing about CM Punk. All I hear about is CM Punk. Oh, when's CM Punk coming back? CM Punk's gonna be on Collision. CM Punk this, CM Punk that. I'm so sick to death of it. And then Then, fucking, hold on, let me check something real quick. Yeah, so then Wrestle Talk tweets again and says, breaking, Warner Brothers Discovery has stated that CM Punk is not affiliated with Collision. So, fucking, and the fans are fucking coping so hard because on the ones that are saying that CM Punk isn't coming back, they're just saying, oh, this is fake news. Oh, this is fake. And they're just like laughing at it. And then on the ones that says he is coming back, they're like, oh, yeah, I believe this. Oh, yeah, Meltzer, you're always right. Oh, Brian Alvarez. Oh, fucking, like, bro. And I read you screenshots of them, like, responding to, like, the Ryan Frederick news and shit. And they just automatically believe it because it's something positive about AEW. So they automatically just believe it and think that it's true. But oh no, if it's something negative like, oh, CM Punk isn't coming back, they're just like, oh, I don't believe it. No, this is fake. Like, bro, I don't know who's more of a hypocrite, Austin. CM Punk, the wrestling news outlets, or the fucking fans. I don't know who the biggest hypocrite is in this situation. I really don't. Fucking, you got CM Punk being hypocritical, fucking acting like he's this nice person, but then all he does is cause problems. He acts like he's not a problem when he is. And then you got fucking people like Brian Alvarez and Ryan Frederick fucking being hypocritical, fucking putting out fake news saying that it's true, but then going back on it saying that it's just speculation and causing all this fucking confusion. And then you got the fucking hypocritical fans. Like, I don't know what to even think about all this, man. And I don't know. My brain is like fucked. Like, what's your thoughts on all this?
If I'm being completely honest with you, at this point, I don't give a fuck. Because honestly, like, it's so stupid. Like, at first I was like, what the fuck is happening? But once I got to thinking about it, I'm just like, wow. Just wow. And the thing is, like, I've been watching AEW for 6 months now. It's been terrible. It's been a terrible thing. And if this would have happened, like, before Revolution, I would have been yelling. I would have been screaming at the top of my lungs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, I'm so far gone that I'm used to this shit. I'm used to the fuckery. Not saying I'm used to it to where I could watch any more of it, because I'm not going to. Fuck that. But it's just, it does not faze me anymore. I'm not surprised CM Punk is being a douche canoe. I'm not surprised all the wrestling news outlets, fucking Wrestle Talk, Cultaholic, fucking Sean's View, fucking PW Insider, Dave Meltzer, what the fuck ever have you, is sitting there talking all this shit about goddamn CM Punk. I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised that the fans are hypocritical pieces of shit. I ain't surprised at this point. Because it's been like this for so long. And I want it to stop. I want people to actually see the light and, you know, fucking have peace. But, you know, it's never going to. And I think I've finally come to terms with that. All the wrestling news outlets are still going to be fucking dumbasses. All the fans are still going to be cunts and pieces of shit. And CM Punk's always just going to cause drama.
So, from what I'm seeing, apparently the reason that Punk has quote-unquote had another falling out is, this comes from Wrestle Purists. I've seen a couple of people post this as well. The belief was that Ace Steel was expected to return in conjunction with CM Punk working behind the scenes. The story backstage at AEW is a decision was made that Steele would not be working backstage at the actual Collision tapings. This left Punk and AEW on opposite sides of the discussion. So, apparently, fucking Ace Steel is the reason that they're having a fucking fall. I don't fucking know, man. It's the same shit. Like, I just looked up CM Punk, and it fucking, like, is just back and forth, back and forth. Oh, CM Punk's coming back. CM Punk's not coming back. CM Punk's coming back. CM Punk's not coming back. Like, just stop, bro. Just stop. Who cares about CM Punk this much, bro? Oh my god. Like, holy shit, dude. Why do people care about this man so much? I mean, for God's sake, with what happened last year when he fucking did the media scrum and fucking pretty much said fuck you to everybody and then fucking walked out, shouldn't that have been enough to show all you fucking AEW fans and all you fucking news outlets that CM Punk does not give a fuck about you or does not give a fuck about what you think and what you say?
Devin. That's
Like, oh
the
my
thing.
god.
They don't care.
Like, bro, I
Because
don't understand what happened. When that happened last year, everybody unanimously was like, yeah, fuck CM Punk. Fuck
Here's
him.
the thing.
And then now
Here's the
this
thing.
year, they're like, oh yeah, we want CM Punk back. Yay, CM Punk, yay. Like, what the fuck happened?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. As long as CM Punk is still alive, and it's sad to say this, as long as CM Punk is still here breathing on this earth, fans are always going to give a fuck for some fucking delusional reason, and wrestling news outlets are always going to want to clickbait it. As long as CM Punk lives, he will be a constant. For better or for worse.
Bro, I swear, even when CM Punk does, like, officially retire and says, like, I'm retired, I'm not fucking doing this shit again, like, there's still gonna be fucking reports saying, oh, CM Punk's gonna come out of retirement, CM Punk, and there's gonna be speculation.
Even when CM Punk dies, I bet you people are, and I know WWE is going to be a thing still at that time. All you AEW fans are going to be saying, "Oh, WWE is going to be dead by then." Nah, bro, it's still going to be alive and well, most likely by then.
I know.
But when fucking, like, when AEW, or when fucking CM Punk dies, people are going to be saying, "Oh, put him in the Hall of Fame. Put him in the Hall of Fame." It's going to be constant.
Yeah, and then even if, like, if WWE puts him in the Hall of Fame, he'll do his whole induction and shit, and then after that, the next day he'll be like, oh, CM Punk to return for one final match, CM Punk to return in the Royal Rumble. See, I mean, for God's sake, they were doing it during the Royal Rumble this year. I can't tell you how many fucking articles I seen that was like, oh, CM Punk to return at WWE Royal Rumble 2023. I mean, for Christ's sake, Austin, 2-3 weeks ago, the man was backstage at Raw, and everybody flipped out, and they're like, oh my god, CM Punk, and the fucking news sites are like, oh, CM Punk potentially returning to WWE after fucking making peace with Triple H, and then fucking, like, a couple days after that, he was on Impact backstage, and like, oh, the wrestling news sites were like, oh, CM Punk to debut for Impact. Like, everywhere this man goes, like, fucking CM Punk could sit there and watch a GTS wrestling show, and they'd be like, oh, CM Punk to debut at GTS Wrestling, or fucking goddamn fucking CM Punk could go to goddamn Dairy Queen and get a fucking goddamn blizzard, and they'd be like, oh, CM Punk to start working at Dairy Queen very soon. Fucking CM Punk this, CM Punk that. Fucking Jesus fucking Christ, man. Or like you said, when CM Punk is getting lowered into his grave when he dies, they're like, oh, CM Punk to come back from the dead and return to WWE. Fucking CM Punk's ghost to debut on AEW Dynamite. There's gonna be shit like that, bro. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And when it comes to people like Sean's View Entertainment, he's like the worst because he just like you think the shit that fucking Alvarez and them say is fucking stupid. Sean is the dumbest because he literally just pulls shit out of his fucking ass. Like, I remember a couple months ago, he did this fucking live stream that I watched where he was sitting there saying, oh, CM Punk is going to return for the Royal Rumble or some bullshit, and fucking completely made this fucking wacky-ass story up about it, and it's all he does, and he constantly puts so many CM Punk videos out every day. But I wanted to play this real quick because apparently this is the clip of Brian Alvarez that fucking is what started all this drama today. So I'm going to play this.
A lot about this, okay? He has gotten mad about various things many times. And it has been a tightrope walk with CM Punk. There were graphics with CM Punk on the graphic. Now there are graphics without CM Punk on the graphic. So it is not impossible that this deal with CM Punk has fallen through. It is not impossible. He might be announced tonight. That might be the big announcement. But I'll put it this way. It is not impossible that we do this show tomorrow and there was no announcement whatsoever of CM. That is not impossible. Okay? I can tell you that for a fact. It is not impossible. I know a lot
Yeah, so
about...
that's the clip that apparently started all this drama today.
Jesus.
Like, honestly, bro, it's just... I just don't get it. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe. You know, I see these things on Twitter. I see one thing, then I see another thing that completely contradicts the thing I just saw previously. I see all the speculation that fans make, and it makes my brain hurt to just see how stupid these fucking people are to either believe everything that they see, or if it's something that they don't like, they just refuse to believe it. And it's not even just with CM Punk stuff. It's with all wrestling news. Like, and the AEW fucking fans and people like Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer, who are all fucking AEW marks and shit, make up all this fucking news to fucking make WWE look bad. I'm not just saying that. I literally read a few minutes ago how fucking Brian Alvarez and shit made up that rumor that someone from WWE leaked the shit about fucking CM Punk to make, and about the $1 billion deal to make AEW look bad. I'm not just saying that. They literally fake news to make WWE look like the bad person. And I'm not saying that they only do it to WWE. There's fucking news sites that do it the other way around as well. They try to make AEW look bad as well. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of these wrestling news sites are fucking biased, or they're just straight up cunts like Sean Ross Sapp. So I don't know. I mean, honestly, Austin, when you look at all these fucking specimens in the wrestling news sites, you got fucking Brian Alvarez, who thought he actually had a chance with fucking Maria Kanellis, and he got cucked by CM Punk. Then you got fucking Sean's View, who would like to fucking shove CM Punk's dick down his throat. Fucking, then you got fucking Sean Ross Sapp, who's just a cunt and makes up news and makes people fucking pay for Fightful just to see his news. And then if you say something he doesn't like, or if you try to give him constructive criticism, he blocks you. Then you got Dave Meltzer, who fucking dick sucks AEW and the Young Bucks and shit, and fucking 5 stars this, 7 stars that. And fucking, did you see that fucking bullshit how he gave the John Moxley Kenny Omega match like 5 stars, and then he gave Bad Bunny and Damian Priest like 4.5 stars or something? Fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
so
And like, he's so biased. And then you got people like fucking Ringside News that sits here and just goes on drunken rants on Twitter and fucking gets himself in so much shit. Then you got fucking Wrestle Talk that just fucking, they just post everything they fucking see. Then you got What Culture and Cultaholic, and it's just all this like fucking dumb toxicity and fake articles and clickbait and just getting people riled up for no reason, like how that one part of the thread mentioned the WWE Saudi Arabia thing. I remember a couple months ago when that was rumored and all these wrestling news sites were saying, oh, it's confirmed. Sean Ross Sapp said, oh, it's confirmed. WWE has sold to Saudi Arabia, this and that. Oh, Vince McMahon is back in control, and that like all these wrestling news sites are putting out this saying that it's true and it's this and it's that. And guess what? None of it was fucking true, and they just got everybody freaked the fuck out and making everybody have fucking mental breakdowns on Twitter over it. So I don't understand why anybody even still gives any of these wrestling news sites any sort of credibility, but that's just how they all are. So I do agree with CM Punk when he says that they're all fucking toxic and they just make up bullshit news and rumors. Yes, I do agree with that when he says that. Because, I mean, if you just go by how many fucking times they've constantly gotten things wrong, made themselves look like fucking asses, gotten themselves in trouble with controversies, like, I don't understand why anybody, one, pays their hard-earned money for fucking to subscribe to fucking PW Insider or fucking Fightful Select or the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Like, who pays for wrestling news articles? How much of a fucking neckbeard mark do you have to be to pay a subscription for bullshit wrestling news? If you, anybody watching this, if you pay for a subscription to Fightful Select or PW Insider or What Culture or Wrestle Talk or fucking Wrestling Observer or fucking any of these fucking wrestling news sites just to fucking see their goddamn bullshit that they post, you should be, one, embarrassed, and two, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself because you are such a fucking mark. Like, that is actually fucking the most mark shit I've ever seen. Actually paying, reading these articles and believing them is one thing, but paying money to read these articles is a whole nother level of fucking neckbeard mark, bro. Holy shit.
Well, Devin, I just found something. It's probably one of the most cursed, and when I say cursed, I mean cursed things I've ever seen. It involves Chris Jericho.
Oh, great. What?
So, well, I have to make the PNG of it, and then I will send it to you. Oh God, it's a doozy. It is a doozy.
What, did
I'll
Chris
give you a
Jericho say
hint.
something?
No, I'll give you a hint. Remember that Scooby-Doo guy I was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That's the hint you're getting.
What is it, Chris Jericho dressed up as Scooby-Doo?
No, that would be worse. Sending it to you right now. Does it sent?
I haven't got it yet. Oh, now I just got it. Oh god, I'm gonna have to put that in the thumbnail.
That's why I made it a PNG.
Man.
By the way, this guy brands himself as the actual All Elite Scooby-Doo.
Oh my god. Now, you know what's even sadder than the people that pay for subscriptions to all these wrestling news sites? The people that sit there and listen to their fucking podcast episodes about all their news and rumors, the people that actually dedicate so many hours out of their fucking day to listen to all the bullshit that comes out of these wrestling news outlets' mouths, that's actually sadder than paying to see an article. To actually sit there for however many hours and listen to Brian Alvarez spew this bullshit, or Dave Meltzer, or fucking Sean Ross Sapp, to sit here and listen to any of them for hours upon hours, that is sadder than fucking paying for a subscription to their websites. I will say that. Who the fuck listens to their podcast, bro? Why? Like, honestly, how much of a neckbeard wrestling mark do you have to be to listen to fucking a Brian Alvarez or fucking Dave Meltzer or fucking Fightful podcast? Like, Jesus Christ. That's almost as bad as when I used to fucking watch What Culture's wrestling news videos, or I used to watch Wrestle Talk's wrestling news videos. And you know why I stopped watching them? Because most of the shit that they said was complete fucking bullshit. Same reason I stopped watching JD from New York as well. One, because he's overly negative about WWE, and he's overly positive about AEW, so he's fucking biased as fuck. Two, because he would report a lot of fucking news on his fucking off the script podcast that I used to listen to, and a lot of it was fucking bullshit. So that's why I completely stopped watching wrestling news YouTubers. I don't watch any of them anymore. And honestly, I feel that's what everybody else should do. There's no reason to sit here and you realize that all these motherfuckers are the reason that we can't get any genuine surprises in wrestling anymore, because they fucking spoil everything.
Yes.
And they leak everything.
Yes.
So, first of all, fuck them for that. Why would anyone want to be spoiled on these? Why are any of these wrestling news outlets trying to leak all this shit? Actually, I know the answer to that. They're just trying to get clicks on their websites, and they're trying to get fucking subscriptions from people being like, oh, well, we leaked this return. See what other wrestling news and leaks and shit, the spoilers that we have, and then that will entice these fucking idiots to go to their website and be like, oh my god, fucking, I'm gonna go to goddamn fucking Fightful, Sean Ross Sapp, fucking Fightful Select. I'm gonna pay my $5 so I can fucking read this fucking article. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay my fucking $5 so I can read this fucking article about how fucking CM Punk strokes his cock. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking sit there and fucking pay my fucking $5 so I can see fucking Brian Alvarez fucking cry about how he got cucked by CM Punk. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. Oh, you can sit here and fucking go to goddamn the Wrestling Observer fucking newsletter and sit here and watch fucking Dave Meltzer fucking spray fucking cum all over his fucking room on his papers on the floor after he fucking watched the fucking Kenny Omega match. Yeah, that's what they fucking do, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Like, honestly, I can't tell you how many times we fucking talked about these wrestling news outlets now. I can't tell. We've talked about every single one, bro, and they're all bad. And the sad thing is I used to really like fucking What Culture. They used to be really good, and they're just so trash and terrible now. And fucking even Cultaholic is bad now, and that has most of the people I used to like on What Culture on there. And fucking I used to like Wrestle Talk, but they're fucking bad now too. Same with JD from New York. I used to like him, and now he's just fucking toxic. Fucking I never liked Sean's View. I always just fucking laughed at him for the memes. It fucking honestly, bro, like especially when it comes to wrestling Twitter, it's such a toxic place. I know this is kind of like going off the rails a bit. I'm not going to talk about it too much more, but honestly, like, I do agree with what CM Punk says, even though he is a hypocrite as well, and he is a piece of shit, but I do agree with what he says about all these wrestling news outlets and how fucking toxic they are, and honestly, these wrestling outlets have made Twitter such a wrestling Twitter specifically such a toxic fucking place. Like, I can't go on Twitter now without seeing tweets on my timeline of WWE and AEW fans going at each other, or, oh, this wrestling news outlet said this wrestling news outlet posted this article, oh, here's this news and rumor. Like, I can't go on my timeline and not see that shit now. No matter how many of these fucking fuckers that I block, I still get their fucking articles. I still get their fucking news and rumors, because once one of them reports on it, they all fucking report on it, so they can all try to get the clicks and views. So I can't fucking escape it, man. Yeah, I'm sure you get this shit on your timeline too, Austin.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's hard to not get it because it's just everywhere. It's completely fucked wrestling Twitter. And all wrestling Twitter is nowadays is just fake news and rumors and fucking AEW and WWE fans going at each other's throats every single day. That's all wrestling Twitter is now. It's not enjoyable to be on wrestling Twitter. It's not. That's why I don't fucking tweet no more. Because I just can't be bothered getting involved with these fucking dumbass fans. I can't. I don't want to give it my time of day no more. I don't care anymore. Like, I'm not gonna be like these fucking people and just sit here on Twitter all day just typing paragraph upon paragraph of my opinions on fucking this and that and getting in arguments and debates with people. I tried to do that before and I just can't be bothered, man. It's just stress
See,
that I don't need.
see, that's the thing with me. I only get on Twitter to fuck with people and to state my opinion. And when somebody fucking sits there and like replies to me and tries to be an asshole, I'm just like, I just fucking laugh at them. It's like, why give me the time of day? I'm just stating my opinion. If you don't like it, fuck you.
See, my thing is, right, I'll see some complete bullshit fucking opinion that I don't agree with, or I just see someone saying dumb shit and I'm just like, oh man, I really want to fucking clown that person. But I just don't anymore, because I just can't be bothered, honestly. Like,
See, you just gotta clown them and then leave. And then just do nothing else. Because once you clown them and they say something back, just don't say anything back. Because then it gives you that satisfaction, but also it makes them feel like they didn't do anything because you didn't fucking reply back. You couldn't be bothered.
mhm.
So that's what I do. But
Well, this has been a long ass fucking topic. But yeah, that's pretty much all the CM Punk bullshit. And it's just nothing but constant bullshit and drama when it comes to this man. So, honestly, and it's unfortunately, like you said, it's always going to be like this with CM Punk, no matter where he goes. I mean, I even remember when he went to UFC, fucking, while he was in UFC, there's fucking all this speculation, oh, CM Punk is going to come back to WWE after his UFC career failed and all this shit. So, like, it's just, all, like, no matter where he goes, it's just going to always be bullshit and drama and news and rumors and headlines and speculation and bullshit. So, I am just so over it at this point. I used to like CM Punk back in the day, but I just can't even like him anymore. I tried to like him when he came to AEW and he had that whole feud with MJF that I thought was really good, and I was really trying to like CM Punk again, and I was trying to get on this fucking train everybody else is on, where there's this fucking, oh my god, CM Punk is finally back fucking happiness train that everybody was riding at the time, and I was trying to just enjoy it like everyone else did, and but then he just fucking ruined it all. And then, but all these people still care so much. I just don't get it, man. And I just, I just can't like CM Punk anymore. Like, honestly, I don't care what this man does now. He can come back to AEW. I don't give a shit. He can go back to WWE. Wouldn't give a shit. He could go to Impact. Wouldn't give a shit. This motherfucker could goddamn fucking go to fucking, I don't fucking know. This motherfucker could goddamn bring someone back from the dead, and I wouldn't care, because I'm just sick and tired of hearing about CM Punk and all this bullshit. But I'm not gonna keep talking about it. I'm fucking tired. It's fucking 1:23 a.m. and
Yeah,
fucking
that way.
yeah. So, anything else you want to say on this topic?
Nah.
There's one more thing I want to say. Fuck CM Punk. There you go. Oh, and fuck those wrestling news outlets too. Fucking great. Now I'm gonna have to find a picture of fucking Ryan Frederick and Brian Alvarez and all these fucking neckbeards. You know what I find funny about all of these wrestling news outlets as well? Like, when you actually see what they look like the ugliest fucking, like, rat looking fucking skinny ass fucking people as well. Like,
Yeah.
they look like fucking neckbeard fans. Like, not fat neckbeard fans, but they look like just fucking neckbeard virgin fans that have no fucking life.
Yeah.
Like, they're the type of people, when I first saw what Sean Ross Sapp looked like and Brian Alvarez and all these people, I was like, they look like someone who reports wrestling news all the fucking time. They look like someone who would just sit around all day and report fake news.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, fuck them. Uh, this was the AEW review for May 17th, 2023. And with all that being said, we move on to the final Dynamite, Austin. One more Dynamite left.
Yep. One more Dynamite. Thank God.
So, I still have to do my Dark review. We're planning on doing that this week. So hopefully we're able to get it done this week. And we're also still planning on doing All Access. Don't you worry. We're going to get to it. And then, of course, Dynamite next week. The last Dynamite. And then that which is actually going to be the go-home show. And then finally, we're going to get to the end of the series of Double or Nothing. So, that being said, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys for more AEW.